What's up, y'all? It's Gus. Welcome back to the channel. This video is just to provide you an update about the direction of my YouTube channel and just what's been going on in my life. First and foremost, I just want to say everything is okay. Don't worry. I know these type of thumbnails or titles or whatever tend to worry people, but I can promise you that there's nothing to worry about. It's really just me being transparent about what's been going on. If you may have noticed, Splatoon YouTube content has been slowing down on my channel. There was a period of time I felt like I was pushing out content at least more than I usually do, and a lot of people really enjoyed those videos, and I thank you guys for that. But I feel like I've gotten to a point where I feel a bit burnt out from the game and making content right now. And to be honest with you, Splatoon YouTube hasn't been the greatest because searches for the game have decreased over time. Obviously, the game is towards the end of its life cycle, and as a result, Splatoon content suffers from that because not a lot of people are looking up the game, and it makes it hard, you know, making these videos, pouring hours into it, editing and all that stuff, and then for it not to perform well. And you know, as content creators, you basically have to think about those type of things because you're investing your time, you're investing your money into videos, and you want to be able to put out something that is of quality and something that can give you something in return. And I feel like right now, because of where the state of the game is, it's just been rather hard. So, you know, I've been taking a break by playing things like Paper Mario. It's been incredibly fun. And I just recently finished Pokemon Black. I'm about to play Pokemon Platinum. And I'm about to go to school in a month or so. So, you know, Splatoon content is going to be rather slow again. But like I said before, I always intend on providing quality videos instead of that quantity. So in terms of future plans, one thing that I really did want to talk about, because I haven't said what's going on with this, because this was something that was a really big staple of my channel when I first started, the podcast, the Splat Talks podcast. I can probably say that the Splat Talks podcast may not return. I know a lot of people really enjoyed that type of content, but I don't want to get too much into the details of what happened with it. But basically, I just want to say that I want to collab with good people wanting to help the scene grow and help the player base. When I initially created my channel, what I wanted to do was provide a platform for top players and high-level players to share their expertise to help the scene grow and help the player base by learning how to play the game, learning how to play a particular weapon, becoming a better teammate for their team composition or whatever. And there's just been a lot of stuff that has happened in the community that soured my taste of collabing with people in general. I also think I didn't do a really good job at marketing the podcast because you know, the way I titled it, I was reading something that dude gave advice for YouTube content creators, and you know, it made me realize that a lot of the way I promoted the podcast, the way I titled my thumbnails and all that stuff, it may have prevented me from reaching a larger audience to learn about, you know, advice from top level players. Because, you know, I'm not a top level player, but the whole purpose of my channel was provide a platform for top level players and high level players to give advice, because I feel like that's something that's missing in the YouTube world for Splatoon 3. That being said, the Splat Talks podcast may have ended, but I am planning on a spiritual successor of still collabing with good people on providing advice for players wanting to reach top level in Splatoon 3. So I'm still planning on, you know, inviting particular people that I have faith in and I have trust to, you know, kind of be like good people, just good role models for the community to learn from. That's basically what I want at the end of the day, because there's a lot of good people in the Splatoon community. It's just been a lot of stuff happening recently that, you know, it's been a bit sad and unfortunate. But in terms of other content like the Machine Neo guide, I promise that I am working on that. It should be released before I go to school, that's for sure. Those type of guides take a lot of time, guys, because I'm not the type of person that just throws a bunch of random stuff together, give general advice, and hope you guys do the best with it. Like, I like being very specific. I like tangible evidence that you can see like, oh, that's how you use it. Oh, that's a good example. Those are the things that I look for when I make guides. I'm still making other videos like how to get a high rank in X rank. I got recently 3000 XP in X rank, so I wanted to share advice on how to do that. And other fun videos like what are my favorite non-slosher weapons. We talk a lot about sloshers on this channel, so it would be cool to share like what other weapons I like to play with. But, you know, there's a lot of ideas that I have. Some ideas unfortunately won't be released for Splatoon 3, but they will be released for Splatoon 4. So thank you guys so much for sticking around. You guys, like the ones that listen to these type of videos, the ones that subscribe to me and are here for me, not just Splatoon, I appreciate you guys. You guys are the ones that keep my channel alive. And yeah, thank you so much for what you do. A lot of the videos I'm planning now are very curated and developed with you guys in mind, because you guys are keeping my channel alive and I appreciate that. So that being said, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.